Hey, and welcome to Simply Eris. My name is Eris, if you didn't know. Welcome to the channel. First, let me just say, I know that some of you all are probably like, what is going on? Because I do have a previous channel that I've had for many years. I have done a lot of changes with that channel, and I decided that, you know what, I want to start fresh. I want to start over with a brand new channel. So here is my new channel, Simply Eris. So today I'm just going to be doing makeup, as well as I figured a get to know me type of thing. So not just get ready with me, but get to know me. We're just kind of chit chat and talk about what you guys can expect from this channel here. And then for those of you who are new to me, period, to give you a little bit of insight of who I am and what to expect going forward with this channel. So let's get right into it. As you can see, I've already done my brows, and you guys, I've went back to doing the concealer underneath my brows. You guys that know me know I hardly ever do that. Even on my clients, it's just not my thing unless they have unkept brows and it really needs it. But I'm typically a brow last person, and I do not do the highlight concealer underneath my brow. So kind of going outside of the norm and trying something different here by doing that today. So next thing I'm going to do is just go ahead and color correct, and I'm going to be using the LA Pro Conceal. I do want to try that Live Tinted one because I think that one is a really nice one for me to try. This one I think is, I don't know, it's a little too liquid for me, and I'm starting not to really like it that much. I'm gonna use it because I got it, but I am definitely gonna try something different. But back to the channel. So what you guys can kind of expect, you can still expect to get beauty content here. I'm also going to incorporate some of my health and fitness journey. I've been on a really consistent fitness journey for like the last two and a half, 3 months, and I want to share that with you guys. I want to be, you know, that person that you can look to who's going to give you the real, honest, raw truth. But I'm really excited about that because like I said, I am seeing progress. So I've been working out, I have a personal trainer. So if you guys are interested in seeing me work out with my personal trainer, let me know in the comments below, and we'll see if we can work that out and capturing some footage of that. I also go to the gym on my own. Of course, we got the membership back with the YMCA. And I'm just using some MAC, and then I like to mix it in with this Maybelline. I'm gonna go this weekend, you guys, and see if I can find a different foundation because, oh gosh, too much came out. Because I need something different. I want something that's really matte, and yeah, I just want to try something different. So yeah, back to the fitness and personal trainer. I have struggled with my weight for forever, like forever, since I was a kid. It's just in my genes to kind of struggle with weight. That's just what it is. And I can't contribute it all to just like genes and it's just my hereditary type of thing or issue. It does have also a lot to do with as far as our habits, family habits, things that are passed down. We didn't work out, we didn't go to the gym. Who goes to the gym? We don't do that. We, you know, celebrate one another with eating. We come together eating. Like, that's just what we did. Like, going where? To the gym as a family? No, we don't do that. Working out? No. So because of that habit there that was created, you know, I didn't grow up that way, so that's not what we did. And so now I'm just breaking that with me and my kids and my family. We work out together. My kids see us go to the gym all the time, and that's important. Health is very important. For those of you who do not know, just a little very extremely vulnerable point here. I lost my father when I was 19 years old to heart disease, and it was just a really quick, sudden type of thing. You know, it's just a lot of things that happen throughout our lifetime that teaches us the biggest lessons, and I'm still learning it, but changes are being made, so I'm very excited about that. All the details as far as the products that I'm using today, I'm going to put them in the description box below, so in case you're wondering what I'm using, just look there and it'll be listed. If it's not, if I perhaps miss it for some reason, then just send me a comment, or just comment, and then I will be sure to respond and answer that for you guys. Oily skin girls, we love it because black don't crack, but my goodness, it is, whew, it's been a struggle for your girl these last couple of weeks. And I'm in the South, so you know our weather is hot. When it's hot, it's hot. When it's not, it's not. And you can get all seasons in a day. So let me say this, I have been on YouTube for well over 6 years, I would say, because I mean my daughter is 6 now, and when I was doing YouTube, she wasn't even born yet. I remember announcing on YouTube that I was having a baby and all of that. And so yeah, it's been over 6 years since I have been on YouTube, you guys. And honestly, you know, I love YouTube. I've tried to go away from it, do something else, but my heart always brings me back to content creation because that's just what I love to do. I'm naturally drawn to be on the camera, to talk to you guys, to interact. And so I'm just not gonna fight it anymore. I'm gonna get back to it, be more consistent and intentional with it. But you know, life happens, and sometimes, you know, things become more of a priority and we lose sight of what we love. And so those of you who do not know, I am a wife and a mother, and so sometimes we get lost in that title and in those roles to where we forget about us and what we like to do and who we are. And so this is my way of getting back to that. I promised myself that I would not allow anything or anyone to make me lose sight of what brings me joy, and this is what brings me joy. So welcome to my world of joy. I think for contour, I'm just gonna go in with the powder. I'm not sure if I want to do cream contour today. As you can see, like, my skin has been breaking out. I am trying something different with my skincare routine. I do have a couple of new products now that I am trying out, and I just started, so I won't announce what those are yet until like they've been tested and tried and I know that they really do what they said they're gonna do, and then I'll share that with you guys. But one thing I will share with you guys is that it's part of my routine, I guess you could say, updated routine, is to eliminate dairy products, especially cheese. I'm a lover of cheese, like I love cheese. And you know, with being on the keto diet, that's, you know, one of those things that you can have as a snack. You know, the cheese sticks, you know, I get those, and you can make your own, you know, mozzarella sticks here at the house with the almond flour and things like that. And so I was doing a lot of cheese, and one thing that I've been hearing from a lot of dermatologists is that, you know, dairy products, maybe too much dairy, is what was causing me to break out along here. And so I've stopped eating cheese. It's only been like a week, but I'm trying that out to see if that's going to help me out or not. I'm hoping that it does. I'm really hoping that it does, because this contour isn't giving what I need it to give. It's giving the natural, and I need to dramatize it a little bit more. I'm going to go in with some of my IMAN pressed powders here. And before you guys ask, IMAN is no longer, so you can't find these anywhere. So I'm like super bummed and disappointed, because these are my favorite bronzers and powders, pressed powders, and when I run out, I don't know what I'm gonna do. But these were actually gifted to me by IMAN, so they're very dear to my heart. But anyway, we're gonna go in with one of the darker shades here, the deeper shade, and I don't know the name of it, you guys, so I'm sorry. I depotted them, of course, and put them in here. Well, they're still in the pan, but took them out of the round container to make them more travel friendly for me. But anyway, I'm gonna take that darker shade. I'm just gonna go along kind of like the edge portion or the outer portion, and I'm just gonna kind of blend it in right here. So it's gonna deepen it up a little bit, not too much. I'm not gonna bring it all the way in, but just right about here. I will be doing a detailed brush video kind of talking about some of my favorite brushes, because I know that's a question I get a lot of times, especially when I'm doing other people's makeup. They want to know like, oh, what brush is that, you know. And so I'm gonna go over that with you guys. And my brushes are not expensive. I do not buy like $30 brushes. That's not necessary in my opinion. And I haven't used many of them, so maybe there is a difference, but in my opinion, it's just not. Why? You don't need it. So be on the lookout for that video to come, and I'll probably break it down in segments. So I'm doing like face brushes, and then I'll do like my favorite eye brushes and tools that you know should have. Before we finish off the face, I'm gonna go ahead and spray, since I used a lot of that powder just now. Whew. And this is the Mario Badescu Rose Water. So before we move on to do the rest of the face, the blush, the highlight, I'm gonna go ahead and start on my eyes. The palette I'm gonna be using today is the Juvia's Place, and it's the Olori 1, I believe is how you pronounce that. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's this one here. I don't know if it was a mistake or what, but on Ulta they had these palettes, buy one get one free, not half off, not 40%, buy one get one free. And so I saw that and I was like, is this right? So I added to basket, and I added 2, and then one was free. I was like, oh, okay. And I hadn't at that point, you guys, because I honestly had fell out with makeup. As I mentioned before, I fell out with makeup. I still was doing makeup as an artist. I still do it now for other people, but as far as like myself, doing makeup for myself, I lost myself. But I'm back to the joy. But anyway, back to the story. So when I added them to cart and I realized that it indeed was buy one get one free, I racked up, because I hadn't bought any type of eyeshadow products for months and months. Almost doggone near a year it had been since I bought any type of eyeshadow palette. So Juvia's Place has always been my favorite. Juvia's Place and Morphe has always been my favorite. So when I saw that and I was like, ooh, and it's small, it's a nice travel size, I like the colors, and so I just went ham and got them out. I add to cart, add to cart, add to cart. So one of the things that I like to do before I actually go in and do my eyeshadow is to use my contour shade, my contour powder, and define kind of that crease, or define the eye socket, I guess you could say, area here. And so that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to use that last color I used because it's too dark, and we don't want too dark strips on our nose, okay? And so I'm just gonna go back to the L'Oreal L'Oreal Paris True Match powder, and I'm just gonna take some of that on this brush here, and we're just gonna start right here in the outer portion of the eye. Again, it's not serving as a eyeshadow, but it is serving as a contour of the eye, if that makes sense. And I like to do this because it just brings everything all together. It brings the whole look together. It's called mirroring, or mirroring, if that's a word. But it's a way to mirror your makeup, and it just brings everything together. It's like a puzzle, you know? You got different pieces here and there, but the colors help you match up the perfect fit. And so I'm just, you know, using the same colors to get me that perfect look. I'm gonna take a little bit on the tip of this brush. I'm gonna go down the nose a little bit, just like that. Very lightly, very lightly. And what I'm actually doing is taking the little bit that I have on my brush, mixing it in with what's already there, and then just kind of dragging it down. Very light hand flicks, very light flicks. Look at the wrist, very light like that, okay? And it's there, I can see it because I know what I'm looking at, but if anybody else is looking at me, they don't see 2 big brown strips down the side of my nose. That's just, we don't do that. Don't do that. All right, so now that that's done, I'm ready to now go in with my transition shade, and I'm going to use another fluffy brush, which is, I need to wash brushes. we're going to use this one, and it's by Morphe. It's the 441 brush. We're going to go in with the shade right here. I'm going to put this in the crease. And this is a pretty warm shade. I love this shade. It's one of my favorites to use in the crease area. Is a nice warm color. I'm going to go in with this lighter shade here and diffuse that color a little bit at the top, just to blend this color out. I brought you in a little bit closer because I want you to see this eye, okay? Now, because I want the color, I'm going to use a foiled glitter shadow, okay? We're actually going to use this one right here. So before I put that on my eyelid, I am going to add a cream liner, just because I want to have something for that glitter to adhere to and stick to, and not so much fallout and things like that. This is a good way to prevent that. But just in case there is a little bit of fallout, I will go ahead and add some powder below my eyes to go on and catch that, just in case. Liner that I'm going to be using on my eye so that the shadow would adhere is going to be from Stila, and it's one of their gel liners, and this one is called Emerald. Just look at that. When I get to my crease, I'm just doing patting motions, like a pat drag, because I don't want to take this too high up. We need some space to blend this out. Here, going with this shade. And I'm going to pat this on and build it up. That's so pretty. Now with this shade, I am going to kind of blend it upwards a little bit, because I don't want it to be such a defined crease. This isn't a cut crease, so I'm going to blend it upward a little bit. But we're going to keep dragging it out first. Fill the lid first, and then we'll blend. Oh my goodness, this is beautiful. Oh, it's so beautiful. I'm so excited. Okay. All right. Oh, I'm loving this so much. So much. Make sure you put the tops back on your things, because if you don't, they will dry out, okay? In this shade instead on the lower lash line. I'm gonna go in with the gold shade and pop that right in the middle there. Whew, she just need a lash. She just need a lash. All right, getting excited. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put my lashes on and then do the other eye, and I'll come back and we'll finish the face off together. All right, so I am back. As you can see, eyes are done, lashes are on. Let's finish the face. I'm going to use now some blush, and this is Joyous by MAC. I am so happy that blush is back. Like, blush has made a comeback, and I'm here for it. If you know, you know. I've always been a blush girl, never shied away from blush. I wore it, I didn't care. And just to see it come back is just like, finally, y'all get it. Y'all get it. Finally. All right, so we're gonna go with that blush here. I'm gonna pull it on up. Woo! Pull it on up. Yes. I just love blush. I'm so excited. I just love blush, y'all. I just really do. So for our highlight or our glow, I'm gonna go in with an oldie but goodie, and that is the Maybelline Masterchrome. Oh my gosh, do you remember this? Like, look, my top is even broken off of it, but it is so good. I'm gonna go back in and use this. I love reaching back to products that I hadn't used in a while and trying them out again. It just brings back memories. It brings back maybe a love that you had once for that product before something else came out and got your attention. So always reach back to some of those products, you guys. You'll be surprised. Oh, you see the glow? It's that Masterchrome, baby. So I just used NYX Urban Cafe. I'm going to go in with more of a peachy nude color for my lips. I think I've settled on the color that I want to use on my lips, and I'm going back, reaching back again to CoulourPop when they did the collaboration with ILuvSarahii So I'm going to be using her lipsticks for this. They're really nice peach purple, not purple, oh my gosh, purple. They're really nice pinky nude color, and we're going to try them out and see how they look. I'm going to first go in with, and I don't have names on here at all, but just know it's from her collection. This is a satin lip right here. Yeah. Pretty nice. I think I'm going to have to go back in with my liner though. I'm going to put a little bit of a more pink shade in the middle here. I do like to overdraw my lips slightly. One day I'm gonna get some filler, I promise you. I don't want them mad, wild, and flipped up, but I do want them a little more juicy, especially my top lip. That's the one. All right, you guys, here is our completed look. I hope you enjoyed the video, got to know a little bit more about me and what to expect from this channel, and I hope that was enough that you would want to subscribe. Let me know what you would like to see from this channel. Again, I am Iris. This channel is Simply Iris, where we're going to cover things from beauty, health, fitness, as well as some vlogging, which is something I hadn't dabbled too much into when it comes to YouTube, but more so on my Instagram below. Again, thank you guys so much, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye.